Today, I'm going to talk about the price with recurring low subscription model. First, the strength will be predictable revenue. It greatly reduces the uncertainty, and the great thing with subscription service is that once the customer sign up, that revenue can be projected for month. It is easier to determine what revenue ranges will be on a month-to-month basis when you know what percent of your customer will stay on board with you. Next will be the customer relationship. For the subscription service, the service provider will provide will create a unique relationship with the customer that the traditional retailer cannot. It will also get consistent feedback from the customer to improve designs and the business model. Nextly, I'll be talking about the weaknesses of the subscription service. First, the first weakness will be maintaining the value. Subscription service must focus on maintaining the value of itself, or else customer will start to fading out. It is important to continue to impress the customer every month because the customer will easily get bored of a subscription service if the service itself become repetitive. Next, small problem will become big problem when compared to the usual business model. With a monthly subscription service, all of our customers will getting the same thing every month at the same time. This simplifies for the most part, but can make things extra stressful if you run into a small hiccups. For example, a small glitch in the system could mean you get behind on every single order at once. Nextly, I will continue to talk about the competition, the opportunity. The first opportunity will be potential for untapped market. One of the things that has opened the door for such success for subscription provider is that it has enabled companies to consider and pursue untapped markets. Take Netflix, for example. The company forever changes the way movies and shows can be rented and watched when they saw how limited the movie rental store concept was. Nextly will be the second opportunity, which is good publicity for vendors. The basics of many surprise boxes or subscription boxes on the market now is providing customers with samples of products from up-and-coming vendors. For example, a beauty box may be filled with bunch of samples of makeup from various designers. As a result, the vendor will love working with subscription boxes because it creates a brand awareness and serves them as a marketing platform. And for the trend itself, firstly, we'll talk about competition. Competition is popping up fast as this industry start to gain popularity. Many companies are using the same opportunity to develop tools assisting the subscription e-commerce business. It's low barrier to entry and causing a potential for oversaturation in the market itself. And lastly will be the last trend, and it's about the contract nerve. Many people stay away from any sort of business that run off charging customer credit cards monthly. Customers are afraid that if they don't like the product they are signed up for, they will forget to cancel and waste money on the stuff they don't want. This is why in front of the customer is the procurement budget is important. You have got to convince your audience that it is worth it for their commitment and will improve their life enough that it's worth the extra cost. And lastly, I will talk about the recommendation. For the recommendation, I will recommend to do an upgrade service. We can do a standard package for majority and a higher price option with better quality service for minority. For example, the coffee shop can sell the coffee bean subscription for home coffee drinker to make their own coffee. And for those who love the service and able to pay for a higher price, the coffee shop can offer higher quality beans with some professional equipment or shop merchandise to attract the customer. And lastly will be make it easier for the customer to cancel the subscription anytime they want. Thank you.